Thank you very much for attending this training. And today we're going to talk about 3 causes of poverty. This is Amalevi Video TV. If you want to get many videos that we produce or upload to this TV, just click subscribe. Without going furthermore, let us talk about 3 causes of poverty. And the first is family conflict. If you want to be rich, if you want to maintain your richness, if you want to deal with the richness and find them, I know that many families are now making sure that they can become rich or they can maintain their richness. But something to be avoided, something to avoid, something to deal with so that you maintain your richness or you become rich, it is family conflicts. If there is family conflict, there is no plan for family development actually. There is no working. There's no education. There is just wastage of money to avoid stress or to make sure that somebody that you're in conflict together can be very, very angry, to make him very sad. You just waste money. You find that things are destroyed in families when when there is conflict. Of course, there are properties that may be destroyed. You find that some estates are sold, and to make sure that someone in the conflict should be sad, which is really the poverty movement. When this is taking place in your family, you know that it's very difficult for your family to develop. It's very difficult for you to maintain your richness if you are rich. So the best way to avoid poverty, to maintain your richness, is to avoid family conflicts. You know that when there is actually conflicts, there is no meeting, there is no way of sitting together and advise each other so that you can plan and get the reach that you want to gain. This is a problem as the first causes of poverty, which is family conflict. The second, it's poor saving. I know that most people work and gain some incomes, but poor saving has become a long story, has become the pitfall that puts their life in danger. So poor saving, if you hear poor saving, you may think that it is only about keeping money, taking money to the bank. But no, not only that. So poor saving. The big size of family that is not easily managed, easily, is also the causes of poverty as poor saving. You know that you should have family planning so that you get the size that you can easily manage, the size that cannot consume what you cannot provide. Education. When there is poor saving, you find that some families do not take children to school, and if there is no education, there is no knowledge and skills gained. So you find that people in the family have no capacity of finding job or doing the job, which is a problem. The family remains poor because of poor saving as education. They have to take children to the school, but they don't, which is a problem. No business. You find there are many families which have members, but there is no business. They don't do business. They don't do business. Maybe they have got some little source of money, but they don't increase the business rate. They don't increase different types of business. If you don't do business, there's no gain. There's no gain of income, actually, which causes the problem. That's poor saving. A few members working for the family. You find that the family may get like 10 people, but you find that only 2 or 3 only are working for the family, which is a problem. And this will cause actually the poverty, because if few people are working for the family and not enough, and you may find that the family has got some people all at the age of working, but they don't work, which is a problem. And this will cause poverty. You find that a few people are working, which is a problem, but other people just remain redundant, which is a problem also. And this is poor saving. Exaggeration in terms of money usage is also a poor saving. How? You find that a very small sermon has taken much money. Birthday, taken money. Tourism, they just go for tourism, then they go and waste money. They just waste money in hair making, they waste money in wearings, they just waste money in they just exaggerate, and that exaggeration is a problem. If you check on your uh, clothes room, you find that the clothes room is full. There are even clothes that you did not wear for the 2 years past. Imagine. And that's money stored that cannot be used. That's what we call exaggeration in terms of wearings. Think of all other things that take you money but not even important. So this is poor saving. If we try to review poor saving points: family size that is not easily manageable, no education, no business, a few members working for the family that is big, exaggeration in terms of money usage, which all those contribute to poor saving. The third point is poor real estate management. The real estate management is also a problem. Do you have land? Have you had land? Or you just making sure that you can get something as a real estate? This is a very important thing that everyone should be doing, and make sure that it is done uh, properly. If you don't uh, take real estate properly, you find yourself that you have now become poor at all. You have to make sure that your real estate is maintained and is productively used. Actually, you find people have been provided, or they got land from their parents, but they sell it for nothing. A land should be sold for another land. A land should be sold for, for, for maybe a house. A land should be just kept carefully and produce money. If you have got your land, the land can help you to get money from bank, and then you do things instead of selling your land. And this is why it's a problem if you can sell the land. The poor real estate property management, it is the third cause of poverty, because everything we do them on the land. We do them on the land. You cannot construct in the air, you just construct on the land. You cannot do agriculture in the air, you do it on the land. You cannot do any business in the air, only that you have to sit, where to stand, and do the business. So this means that the land should be kept carefully, because it is the source of the food that we eat. It is a habitat place. So don't be careless to the real estate. So if you sell a real estate, you know that you have got papers. Papers as money. Everything that you get as money, it is not yours. In a few hours may be given to another in one way or another. Thieves may come and just steal everything that you have got, including money. But no one can easily steal the land, the plot, the house that you have got. And this is why the property is very important. The real estate, actually. I mean here a real estate. Real estate is very important in a human being life, because if you be careless, getting the land or the plot you sold, it will be a lady fire, if I can say, which is a longer story. Something very important human being life development, it is a real estate. If you don't have a real estate, it is difficult for you to get money from bank. It is difficult for other people to hope that you somebody neighbor, because they always think of you as somebody that can migrate and go somewhere because you don't have uh, the grounds of a habitat. If you don't have the land, actually it is a long story. However smaller, however the bigger, however the little you can manage, but have a real estate. It is very important for you to do different businesses. On the small land, you can do a business. You can do agriculture business. You can do trading businesses, which are very easily productive to many people. And understand that many farmers are very poor today, but they had land before. They had land before and they sold it, which is a problem. Now today they have nowhere to get food because of the land that they sold. They have nowhere to live because that they sold the land they had, which is a problem. So the third thing that causes poverty, it is poor real estate management. Poor real estate management. Have you got a land? If you have, what do you use it? Is it productive? Do you do businesses? Do you do agriculture business? Do you do uh, uh, renting businesses? You have to construct their houses. You have to do many businesses. You have to get money from bank and then you do business that you think, which will be helpful to your life. So you better manage the real estate properties properly. So if you have listened and they understood that we just made something clear, you can make comments, you can subscribe and share. And if you have got some points or a topic to discuss later, just mention them in the comments and we will talk about them. And this is Amalewe Video TV that you have been listening, talking about 3 causes of poverty. And the 3 causes of poverty is family conflicts, poor saving, and poor real estate management. Thank you for listening. This is Amalewe Video TV. See you coming back.